Hey guys, what is going on? It's the Grumpy Gamer back again for another video. Start of the new year. It's not a new year, new me, and all that crap. It's just me. And back again with what I'm hoping for is a helpful or at least an entertaining top 10 series. Starting with the skill champs that you see on the screen here, guys. Some of you may agree with my top 10. Some of you may not. Some of you may think, "Wow, this guy is, amazing. He knows exactly which the best champs, which are not good." Or you might think this guy doesn't know his head from his, But put your comments in the comment section, guys. Tell me what you think. I mean, do you think is this top 10 list for you, or do you think that every single one of these is wrong and I need to just completely quit? But without further ado, guys, I want to go through what would be my honorable mentions. So ones that, in my opinion, just missed out on the top 10, but could have made it in the last few spaces. So I'll start out with Aegon. So Aegon, in my opinion, is not extremely valuable at the moment unless you're doing like Labyrinth Legends or this, which personally I don't think a lot of people are doing at the moment, solely because in my opinion, the rewards are outdated. If you're able to do that sort of content, you're able to do stuff like Act 7 and Act 8, which is miles easier and much more rewarding. So you're not really using Aegon. And Aegon, in my opinion, isn't very helpful in that sort of content. Occasionally it is, but not overly. So he just missed out for me. Next one's Agent Venom, Elsa Bloodstone, which I've got personally ranked 3. I love Elsa, but she doesn't quite make out on my list. Masacre, which is extremely valuable for, say, Battlegrounds now and other content, but just missed out. Black Cat, so quite a decent new champion, quite good. And Black Woodley Deadly Origin, which again I added rank 3 myself. I really like her. I think she's really helpful for like Cav EQ and things like that, where you need to put all those shocks on. So again, those just missed out on my list. So first one I will go through, guys, I will say is Killmonger. So I really think Killmonger is still a really, really valuable champion. Just super, super helpful. Really helpful as well on like defense, or a lot of newer players aren't maybe averse to playing against him with like his armor and things like that. So maybe lower wars and things like that be really good as a defender. The next character I would say number 9, which still kind of dropped off for a little bit in my opinion, but kind of is back now. It's so helpful is with all his crits is Hitmonkey. So Hitmonkey has made it in number 9 in my top 10. I'm going to try to be quite quick with this, guys. See what you think. I know previously I kind of went in depth with each one, but I don't think a lot of you guys would need me to do like some sort of in-depth information on each champ. You know who it is. You just want to see where I put these. So we'll go with this. If you want a bit more information on each one, just put it in the comments, and maybe I can try that for the next one. Number 8, someone I've just recently awakened that I think is really helpful. A bit of a noodle. Stealth Suit Spider-Man. So I think he has become massive again, really quick, with a synergy with Scorpion, which is probably one of the top 1 or 2 champions, top 3 probably in science at the moment. So if you got him, makes Stealth Suit Spider-Man an absolute beast. So give that a try if you haven't done it. The next one we're going to go through, number 7, is going to be, where is he? There he is, Mr. Falcon. Some people I don't think have kind of let him drop off their list. I still find Falcon really, really helpful. If you're fighting certain characters, but that locked on is super, super helpful. There's a lot of characters that do a similar sort of thing, bypass certain nodes and things like that now, certain champs. But if you don't have those, Falcon is quite reliable. So, in my opinion, he is super helpful still. So he was my number 7. Number 6. Again, another one I've just recently awakened in over the holidays was Crossbones. So you bet your bottom dollar I will be taking as Sig as possible because he is super helpful, super helpful. With his ability to shrug off those debuffs and things like that, gains Furies and things. Amazing champion. So he is my number 6. Now a new one, definitely a new addition to the list. And I was lucky enough to pull her out of a feature recently, and the more time goes on, the more videos I'm watching, the more I play her, the more helpful I think she is going to be is Valkyrie. Her ability to just for unblockable, unstoppable, things like that, and the big yellow numbers, that sort of thing, is super cool. So if you're lucky enough to pull Valkyrie, get her awakened, get her sigged up, and give her a try. She is amazing. Number 4, one of the mainstays that kind of dropped down. I had him a bit higher previously, Mole Man. After his little, what they call it, rework, he's not quite as good as he was, but for the average Joe, he's still pretty damn good. So, if you've got my man, Mole Man, then rank him up, guys, because he is amazing. And then the top 3, now these, you might have these some sort of different order, but number 3, I've got Shang-Chi. So Shang-Chi is an amazing champion as well. He hits like a truck. He has, some really good utility. Again, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but Shang-Chi is my number 3. And number 1 and number 2, it's a toss-up, really. I previously had thought my number 1 champ was miles better than my number 2 champ, but the more I play them, especially the more I talk to people that are in really high tier wars and things like that, the closer it gets. But still, number 1 for me is Nick Fury. So number 2 for me is Kingpin. I know a lot of my friends have got Kingpin probably as the number 1 champion now, solely because of war. Even in Battlegrounds, he's amazing. He's just an all-around amazing champ, guys. He hits like an absolute truck. He's got some really good utility as well. So he's another one that does improve a few other champs, and a few other champs improve him with synergies and things like that. So I know a lot of times in this game there's a lot of synergy. You got to forces you to bring in a lot of crap champs in. But he's one of the ones we can bring some decent in with him, like Hood and things like that. So you've got Kingpin. You're thinking, what's he do? Then have a look, because he is amazing. And that makes our number 1 Nick Fury. Still, guys, still number 1. He is absolutely amazing. I use Nick Fury everywhere. I use him in AQ. I use him in Alliance War. I use him in Questing. I use him in Battlegrounds. I mean, people are still, I'm playing low-level Battlegrounds, guys, but people still ban Nick Fury from my Battlegrounds when I'm bringing, Oakland and stuff. They're leaving Oakland sometimes and banning Nick Fury. So he is just absolutely spot on, guys. Don't, he doesn't need him, high sig. He doesn't. Just get him awakened. Use that awakening gem. I definitely use a generic on him. If you've got it from over the holidays, and shouldn't I? Definitely do it. Because that second life, that life model decoy, once that's gone and the real Nick Fury steps up to plate, especially if you throw on deep wounds. My gosh, throw deep wounds on, put Nick Fury in your team, and watch those bleeds go. Some big ones, guys. Get them ranked up. I've got mine ranked 4, and he is amazing, absolutely amazing, guys. He just melts characters. You can bleed them. So anyway, guys, that is my top 10 for skill. So I'll just run through those again. You got Killmonger number 10, then Hitmonkey, Stealth Suit Spider-Man, Falcon, Crossbones, Valkyrie, Mole Man, Shang-Chi, Fat Boy himself, Kingpin, and Nick Fury. So if you agree with those, sweet. Put it in the comments. Wow, that's amazing. If you don't, then, let's have a conversation. Put it down below. This is why. This is why I think, I think so-and-so. I think you should have put Black Widow Deadly Origin number 10 or whatever. Just put it in the comments. We'll have a chat. All right. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will see you again. Take care.